Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TTCM. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Friday, so that is where these green line annotations are coming from. The first thing I can point out here is that this trend line here has been violated with the last part of the day. But with that being said, just because it's been violated, that doesn't mean that the chart is ruined. That doesn't mean that everything's about to fall apart. As I mentioned on Friday, this was more so just kind of that ideal level to me. If you say, Clay, what makes this chart look just absolutely perfect going forward? That would have been had the price stayed above that green line. So, now the chart just simply doesn't look quite perfect. It doesn't look quite as good as it did. But once again, that doesn't mean that anything negative is going to happen. It's just, the chart isn't quite as strong as it could have been because now it went sideways a little bit more. But the key thing here, and, the reason why that trend line break is just very, very minimal is because the price is still well up above that purple line there, which on my chart denotes the very famous 50-period moving average. And even if you have a surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 50-period, and you know that, from the bigger picture perspective, as long as the price is above it, then that implies that the overall trend is still plenty, friendly in the bullish favor. And, not only is this purple line, or is the price still above the purple line, but the purple line is now actually starting to slope its way, back upwards. For a while, it flattened out here, then started to trend downwards. But today, not only flattened out, but it's now got a nice little upward slope to it. So going forward, that slope is just going to continue to rise. And as long as the price is up above that level, then everything is still perfectly fine. So I just really want to reiterate, yes, that trend line was technically violated. So while the chart doesn't look absolutely perfect, it still looks plenty bullish because the price, like I said, not only continues to chip away with those higher bases, but it's up above that purple line, still the 50-period moving average. So just keep that in mind. And at the end of the day, it's just all about building those higher bases. So as long as that continues, that's what you want to see. There does seem to be a little bit area of resistance right here at the 0.025 mark, so that'll be something that needs to be cleared up above. But overall, resistance levels really don't matter that much because as long as the price keeps chipping away with the higher bases and higher lows, then eventually everything else will take care of itself, including breaking levels of resistance. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.